Hi, everyone, and welcome to Awakening Beauty, where we wake up from the dream and realize the power and the beauty that's inside of us. Today, I want to talk to you about how is everything? If I were to ask you that question right now, how is everything? What would you say? Well, Lauren, I'm feeling pretty good. My back kind of hurts. I'm fighting with my kids. My partner doesn't appreciate me. My rent just keeps getting higher. I'm going on this vacation. The holidays are coming up. You see how we are trained to look at and perceive with our five senses how everything is by our perception, right? Instead of deciding how everything is. It's a small little nuance that we all have been trained to answer a certain way. Even if our life is perfect, even if we have the most incredible relationship on earth, the money is flowing, the children are getting along, you are getting along with your coworkers, you feel strong, you feel fit, you look great, whatever it is, your relationships are all flourishing. We are trained to look for the negative. I always get uncomfortable when people say to me, "How are you?" I don't know what to say. And for a lot of people, they just say, "I'm good. I'm having a bad day. Everything's okay." But how is everything? Take a moment right now. Maybe close your eyes. Just stay still. Ask yourself, how is everything? Isn't everything exactly the way it's supposed to be? Isn't everything perfect? Do you feel your beating heart? Do you feel the perfection in all of your senses working? Do you feel the calmness and the peace in your body? Are you realizing the power and the beauty within? Everything is as you perceive it to be. And here's the great little hack. It could be whatever you want it to be. Well, Lauren, that's just crazy. I've got this going on and this going on and this going on. Yeah, you do. And you can't change that, right? But take responsibility for creating that. And watch your power ignite inside of you. If I could choose that I really don't want, what else can I choose? What else is possible for me? How is everything? Ask yourself those questions during the day. Ask yourself, how are you? How are you, the never-changing, the most beautiful, perfect spark of the infinite that lives inside of you, is perfect, is calm, is peaceful, is abundant. That's how you are. Now, not everybody sees things this way. And if you tell them, I'm perfect, they're going to think that you're crazy. But you know it inside of you. I respond, all is well, because I am choosing it to be well. Maybe I made some choices that weren't aligned with my highest version, and I have to live those choices out. I have to live those shadows out. But everything is perfect. Because it can't be any other way. You are all that is. You have always been, and you will always be all that is. You can't get any greater, more powerful, more amazing than you are. I'm not talking about this vessel. I'm not talking about the avatar we're walking in. I'm talking about you. How are you? How is everything? You tell me how everything is. And not all your complaints, and not all your grudges, and not all you wish I had this and I wish I had that. That's something that you need to give to yourself. And I'll talk about that in another video. But sit with yourself. How is everything? When somebody asks you that question, that is your opportunity to declare yourself as the I am. All is well. Whether anything's hitting the ceiling, whether you just got into an argument, whether you look at your bank account and you're like, how am I going to pay this bill? Those are all circumstances. Those are all effects of a past thinking or beliefs. It's not who you are. But if you give in to the illusion that's how it is, then that's how it will be. Because you say it, because you know it, and you believe it. This channel is about you and I awakening from the dream. And many people, situations, circumstances, whatever, has kept us asleep. Right? Look at Sleeping Beauty. This is how I got the name for this channel. She's sleeping, or he's sleeping, right? Sleeping in the illusion of this life. And then she wakes up. She wakes up because she's kissed by awareness, by the prince or the princess, whatever is your thing, kissed by awareness, and wakes up and realized everything that's been fed to her, everything that's been controlling her, everything programming, for a simple question of how is everything, or how are you? what is our first response? Oh, I'm sitting in traffic. Oh, it's too cold. It's too hot. The kids are annoying me. I have no money. I have no place to go. I have nothing to do. All I do is work. My partner's annoying me. I don't have a partner. I'll never get married. I'll never have a baby. My boss doesn't appreciate me. My team lost. I'm getting too fat. I feel too old. I feel too young. I don't feel good enough. Right? So many things that we talk about, and we get to experience those things because we're not looking within. We're not looking within. Because I can tell you 100% that all is well. All is well. I don't care what circumstance you are facing. When I was in dark, difficult places, when I kept staying and believing and staying in that loop, my life did not get better. It got worse because I was perpetuating that belief. I was stuck. I was the victim of my circumstances. And nothing changed. Nothing changed. And even when I started to choose different, nothing changed right away. But with persistence and a knowing and a deep conviction, I started to see the things that I was believing. You ask me how I'm doing, you ask me how I am, and I will say I'm fine. Things are perfect. All is well. I couldn't be better. And I'm not lying. I'm not faking it. That's who I am. You know, when I was going through such deep time of sorrow, and I'll talk about that in another video. I'm talking about like didn't want to live thoughts. There was always a piece of me, a small flicker of a flame that said, this is not who I am. This is not who I am. And I hung on to that nugget of a flame, which was my soul, which was the great I am inside of me saying, you are not this. You are everything. So how is everything? Everything is perfect. Everything is the way it should be and will be, because I say it is. I say it is. With a deep conviction and a knowing that no matter what is heard or seen, I remain unmoved. Just like Neville Goddard says. I challenge you today. I challenge you to tell me and tell others, how are you? How is everything? Chat with me in the comments below. Let me see and hear how everything is. Lauren, I am abundant. Lauren, I am calm. Lauren, I am so healthy. Lauren, my life is wonderful. All my dreams have come true. You say it and you believe it like you know it. And anytime somebody asks you, remember this video. Play it over and over if you need to. Don't fall victim to the illusion of what you see all around you as your life. Because your life is so much bigger and deeper and fuller than you could possibly imagine. You just can't see it and perceive it yet, but you will. You stick with me and I will show you, because I have been in the depths of hell and despair. And now I am rising higher and higher every day. And only I could do it when I started to believe that I am awakened to the beauty and the power within. I am perfect. You are perfect. You always will be. You'll never stop. That's how you are. And watch how everything in your life will change. I love you. See you next time.